Can you please go into a deeper understanding of playful bratting, if that's a thing, versus bratting as someone who is just frustrating themselves and their dom? When I feel like a brat, I run the line of codependency at times in my internal dialogue, vulnerability, and lack of direct communication on what I need. Because sometimes I haven't been able to recognize my own needs yet. I feel like people just don't want to deal with me, which hurts because I don't want to ignore that part of me. It makes me feel like it's hard to trust that side of myself to me or others because it hasn't been accepted or been brought out in an acceptable light. So I would truly appreciate more clarification, information, and your thoughts around the spectrum of bratting, or how bratting can be navigated in a positive and playful way versus an energy suck or a waste of time and space in passive aggressive communication. All right. Beautiful question. Any other brats or feisty little submissives in the house going, yes, I want to know the answer to this question as well? Okay, so I feel like people just don't want to deal with me. Okay, so here's the thing. I have to start here before I give you all the comfort and encouragement that I want to give you, okay? Your perception that people might not want to be dealing with you might not be wrong. It might not be inaccurate. And just hold on. Hold on. I'm not trying to be hurtful or mean or savage or cruel. Bear with me. Your perception isn't necessarily wrong. You know, sometimes when you're saying codependency, maybe some passive aggressive behaviors, those are off-putting to people. Those are off-putting to people. So if you are getting that response from people, chances are you've crossed the line from playful bratting into something that's more of your core wound. Okay? And that's the only reason I open with that, Laura, is you might not be reading the room incorrectly. And if that's the case and people are just like, oh, I'm done with this, that probably is a sign that you're already in a different territory that you don't want to be in. Because people like being around people that make them feel good. People don't like people, when it's that healthy people are really averse to codependency. They're really averse to passive aggressive behavior. They're really averse to emotional manipulation. And they are going to kind of give you this kind of vibe. If you're picking up on that, that's okay. That's okay. I can help you fix it. I can help you fix it because, yes, I do think there is a big difference, a chasm of a difference between playful bratting and codependency, passive aggressive behaviors, manipulation, topping from the bottom. Okay, so are we good there? I want to create that delineation for you. So hopefully it'll be clearer in your mind, and then you can kind of identify, oh, this is me playfully bratting from a healthy, good, empowered place, and this is me bratting to try to control something from a very toxic, triggered place. And I want to really create that chasm for you. So the first thing is playful bratting, and look at these like equations. Playful bratting equals mindfulness plus respect. Okay? Let's contrast that with toxic bratting, which is passive aggressive behaviors plus manipulation. Okay? So again, right off the bat, we should already be seeing a difference between the two. Playful bratting is mindfulness plus respect. Toxic bratting is passive aggressive behaviors plus manipulation. Okay. So what I mean by that is the playful bratting. We are basically coaxing, and I use that word very, very specifically for a reason, coaxing. Playful bratting, we are coaxing dominance, we're coaxing banter, we're coaxing flirtation, we're coaxing that energy, that playfulness. And in doing so, we're encouraging that energy that we desire, we're encouraging it to come out of the dominant, right? That's playful bratting. Little fun poke, poke, poke because we want poke, poke, poke back. We're trying to create this bantering, this energetic flirtation, this bantering, right? Versus toxic bratting, which is an attempt to control a desired outcome. Now, I know it seems very minor, but look at the difference here. With playfulness, we're coaxing dominance. We're not trying to control a specific outcome we have in mind. We just want the dominant energy to come out and do whatever it does. It's not we're trying to get the dominant to do a certain thing. With the second one, with the attempting to control a desired outcome, we're actually discouraging. We're actually discouraging the dominant energy. We're not bringing it out. We're not coaxing it. We're not encouraging that dominant energy and playful aggression and flirtation to come out of our dominant partner. At this point, when it goes into the toxic realm, we are actually discouraging that energy. We're actually preventing the very goal that we're trying to obtain here.